If you have ever lived outside the country or traveled outside the country, when you are leaving Europe to Nigeria or wherever you're going to in Africa, the people will ask you, are you going to Africa? Like, do you hear people say, I'm traveling to Africa? You hardly hear people say, I'm traveling to Nigeria, or I'm traveling to Namibia, or I'm traveling to Kenya. Or they'll just tell you we are going to Africa. They see us as Africans, but we don't see ourselves as Africans. And that is where the whole problem is. Not that you talking about your country in a good light is bad, but trying to put down another person's country and thinking that the person will keep quiet and not talk about it is where you're missing it. You understand? I really want to stay away from doing all this South African content where I have to reply them, but they keep coming on my comment section to drop things that are totally lies, unfounded, and they are not true. You get, so sometimes it's difficult to not want to respond to them. But that being said, after some South Africans came to my comment to say they should remove all the companies in Nigeria. And somebody came on my comment section to say that if they remove all these companies in Nigeria, Nigerians will not have companies again. And I laughed because I don't understand. So you, in your mind, in your little mind, you've always thought that it's only South Africa companies are in Nigeria. We have Swiss embassy, we have a lot of embassies in Nigeria. So even if South Africa embassy has to close its office in Abuja or Lagos or wherever, or in all the places or centers where their offices are in Nigeria, we will not see, it will not be a problem. You know why? Because we can actually not go to South Africa and we are fine, except for those who want to go there for other issues or whatever. They could always go through another country. Like they can travel to another African country, get a visa from there, still use their passport to travel to the other one. People do that. Like they now live in that place and they want to cross border, they can always do that. Of course, they want to know where you now live and all of that. But to say that, to begin to think that if South African countries or companies rather close down their companies, somebody mentioned about 9 or 10 companies that are in Nigeria that are from South Africa, and some of them are not true. You get, well, I cannot begin to respond to everybody. I try my best to respond to the people I can. And you see, when these South African companies were spoken to, some of them that they were able to talk about it, they say they are not going anywhere. That Nigeria is their big market and that's where they are going to stay. So if a company is saying they are not going anywhere, that they have a company, a place to stay, which is Nigeria, that they are not having any issue, they are not having any challenge of working or coexisting with Nigerians, why do they need to move just because of an online banter? That they are not going anywhere. So those of you who are always easy to say, close down, cut ties with them, do this, do that, you don't know. These are people's businesses and they are here to make profit. They are not here to romance your ego or look at how you are feeling and all of that. If they knew that they didn't have the market in Nigeria, nobody would tell them. They will go on their own. You don't need to be the one to tell them whether they are going or not just because of an online issue. Do you understand? But then again, if you look at it critically, somebody said MTN is not owned by South Africa. I laugh because MTN is a South African company. Go and do your research. MTN is a South African company. Most people are saying that MTN is losing customers because of what happened. Well, you might be right, you may be wrong. I don't think MTN will lose customers because of what has happened. All we need to do is to ensure that we as Africans, we even love ourselves first before we begin to talk about the whites. Before we begin to talk about the blacks, we should love ourselves first. If we don't have the love, those people will not give us the love we want. You have to love yourself, respect yourself, project yourself in a good light before other people will love you, right? And that is why you see me always showing my Abuja, showing Nigeria, showing places. My channel is about Abuja tour and travels, meaning that I can actually travel around Nigeria and show you how Nigeria is. I can show you how Abuja is. I can travel outside the country and show you different countries in the world. So it's not limited to only Abuja, you get. So if I'm talking about other countries, it's still okay. It's still within my sphere of influence. So I can talk about South Africa, I can talk about Namibia, I can talk about Kenya, I can talk about Tanzania, I can talk about even US, I can talk about Canada, I can talk about any way, anywhere, any country. Check the name. Abuja tour and travels, meaning I can travel anywhere in the world as far as traveling is concerned and bring you the content here. But in a case where I'm not yet traveling and South Africa had been on the top burner of events, we have to talk about them. We have to analyze whatever they are talking about and bring it to the table. So if you are spearheading the move of, oh, South Africans, they should close their embassy or they will move their things, they should cut ties, you better stop it, because the people who are involved in this business said they are not ready to go anywhere. Do you know the amount of money they make from Lagos and Abuja alone, and you think they will pack their bags and leave? Let's not talk about Port Harcourt. Let's not talk about Aba. Do you know how much your South African people are making in Nigeria? Do you know? A lot of money. MTN only sold franchise to Nigerians so that they can be outlets who will do business. They are not the owners. Nigerians are not the owner of MTN. It is South Africans that own MTN. South Africa is a South African company. They are the owners of MTN. They only sell shares to your country, the host country. That's what they do. And then somebody said, so I want to make it clear, not all ShopRites were sold out. Most ShopRites are still operating by South Africans, by owned by South Africans. It's only a few, like the one in Abuja. I think the one in the Jabi Lake Mall, that one has been, you know, sold out to a Nigerian. That one we can say, okay, it's owned by Nigeria. And I want to also mention to you that not all shops in the Jabi Lake Mall is ShopRite. It is ShopRite renting their own space. Other shops have their own space. Like we had Game, but Game had left. Do you understand? Still because of government policy. So at the end of the day, if they are living like that, they sell their properties, they sell whatever it is. Maybe you still maintain the franchise with them and all, and then you take over the store. So basically, those people have said they are not going anywhere. If you watch all these their interviews, it's just like I mentioned. I don't want to be bringing people's videos into my video. I've suffered reuse content wahala where I brought somebody's video and put in my video just a little pic in one other of my channels, and I was demonetized just because I brought proof to say, oh, see you, this is the proof. So while you're campaigning that they should move, they should leave, you're just talking out of bitterness and anger. You're not talking from a business point of view. If you are talking and reasoning from a business point of view, you will not reason the way you are reasoning. So that's it. I'm still showing you Abuja while I'm still talking about the issue at hand. So if those of you say no, you stop showing us Abuja, you cannot say that, because what you are watching here is Abuja. The only difference is that I'm not explaining the areas as Abuja. The voiceover is talking about South Africa, Nigeria issues. And if we are able to sit down as a people to talk about these things, talk about the issues that plagues the Africans, the issues that worries Africans. And one of the things the leaders we have in Africa, most of them have lived the generation. They're in another world. So they cannot reason like the new generation. They cannot do things the way, they cannot catch up with events of things or trends of things of development and all of that. So those ones are there. So we will need to sit up and begin to think and strategize. We need to be generational thinkers. It's not us always coming to social media to fight each other, to look for trouble and all of that, and then you want companies to close down. Do you know how much they put in to build these companies or conglomerates? They cannot shut down. That's the truth. And they've said it, that they cannot wake up and just go and you leave their things because they or some group of people, some, according to them, some idle people sat somewhere and began to spearhead this kind of protest online. And that's it. So you need to, and that's why I respect people who are Pan-Africans, like this Julius Malema talking about Pan-Africa. This, according to what people said on the comments, that the guy is a true Pan-African and is the next Mandela. So if he fights for freedom for Africans and ensure that Africans get back what their due is, I don't think it's something we should be against. We should not be. So people say they are proudly xenophobic and they don't regret it. What will it make you to, as in, what will you gain being xenophobic? Like, what will it make you feel like? Do you become a great person by just being that? Do you understand what that word means? So at the end of the day, there's no point you coming, fighting each other, throwing tantrums on the comment section. Some people saying, "Oh, you're not showing us Abuja enough." I've shown you people Abuja. Right now, we are about to do the drone tour. By the time we are done with the drone tour, we'll begin to travel to other states and other cities and other countries. Please let me know in the comment section what country will you want us to visit first. Let us know on the comment section. What country do you want us to visit first and take you along? And this is what will make me know those who watch this video to the end. Let's see what country you want us to visit with you and do tours about the country, and we would definitely take you to that country. But for now, or what state do you want us to visit in Nigeria, taking you along? Let us know the state you want us to visit in Nigeria before we take you out of the country. And I will be on the comment section to see those who truly watched this video to this point. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the love, support you give me on this channel. I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate your love. I appreciate your concerns. I appreciate those people who truly, when people support you without you having to please them. There are people who come here and tell you what to post. And the moment you're not posting that, oh, they are gone, or they begin to drop very annoying comments. But there are some of you that even if one man told me, say, even if I should post 100 times and my video should be 1 hour, he will watch it to the end. Those are the kind of, if you are starting content, those are the kind of people you ask God to bless you with. Such people will bless you. They will share your your videos. A lot of you share my videos, and I see the YouTube sends it to me. I see you share my videos, you comment, you engage. And those of you, you don't know how God is going to bless you. I thank you so much, because you are really helping me to grow. I don't take it for granted at all. As long as many videos I post in a day, you go there, you watch all, and that's how you do it. And most of you in this comment in my videos, I see that you do something. You watch my ads. It shows that you watch it. I see it from my back end. How many people watch my advertisement? It shows. God bless all of you. I love all of you. Even the ones that send negative comments, I love you. Hi, see how beautiful Abuja's blue sky is. Oh my God. Please visit Abuja. Oh, if you are watching this video, visit Abuja. When are you coming to Abuja? Let me know when you are coming. Visit Abuja. Abuja is a very beautiful place. You will love to see. Come to Abuja, visit Abuja, pay us a visit. And wherever you are in Abuja, you must enjoy life. You will enjoy it to the fullest. Every cuisine you need, you will enjoy. The best hotels. The one good thing about Abuja is that hotels are built everywhere, in the main city, in the satellite towns. Very beautiful hotels are built randomly, and they are very affordable. Some are a bit pricey because of the location, but there are some also in town in good locations that are very, very affordable. So I just thought to let you guys know that no company of visa office is closing. They've come to stay. They said they came for business, they mean business, and nobody is going to take them out of business just because some idle people sat in one room and decided to tweet and cause problem and cause panic between two countries, two business countries. Yeah. So thank you all for all the love and support on the channel. Those who say they don't want to support the game because we are talking about Nigeria and South Africa, no problem. I can't force you, but those who have always come to stay and support us, I thank you so much. God bless you, and I will definitely see you guys in our next video. Until then, keep being amazing, keep being supportive, keep being honest, keep loving Africa, keep loving Nigerians, because Nigerians are very accommodating and caring people. They love you also. Nigerians are not bitter people, but in case you are a bitter person, Nigerians will help you learn how to love the right way and properly. So bye.